On this edition of Mocs News, Brock Hall experiences some safety concerns.
Our Jemiah Beatty and Mark Drinkard talk Grammys with our Mocs.
And we learned some relaxation tips.
I'm Madison Toon.
And I'm Shirley Lundy, and your news starts now. A planned power outage on campus went far longer than UTC officials thought it would. West Campus Housing, Bowling Apartments, McKenzie Arena, and the Tennis Center were in the dark Sunday for 4 hours. Officials say that the outage was needed for future expansion and provide stability to our campus electrical system.
Students had to take a detour because of safety concerns at a campus building. Officials say they closed sidewalks running alongside Brock Hall because of some loose brick. An inspection found no further problems and the sidewalks were reopened Friday.
Are you looking for a summer job this summer? Well, the Office of Undergraduate Research and Creative Endeavor has you covered. The office is looking for 2 organized and excited individuals to join. The job begins early May and will end late August. The lucky candidate will be able to work flexible hours with good pay. If interested, the application deadline is this Sunday, February 10th. For more information about the position, contact Lisa Piazza at lisapiazza@utc.utc.edu.
College can be quite stressful, and trying to balance your social life, classes, and extracurricular activities can be difficult.
Well, we not only have a solution for students, but for faculty and staff also. Our Jemiah Beatty has the story.
Thanks, ladies. The Multicultural Affairs Office is partnering with the UTC Counseling Center to offer students a program called Good Vibes. Faculty, staff, and students met in the Multicultural Center to take a load off and learn some relaxation techniques to help with stress, health, and keeping a positive attitude. Wednesday's event was all about the life maps. Students were provided with tips and tricks on how to handle life's obstacles with interactive relaxation sessions. Refreshments were provided while students learned how to focus on what matters. If students attend this event, they will learn how to improve the now for a better future. Brittany Lord shares her thoughts on the series.
For Good Vibes, and it's going to be a 4-week-long event in February. What I did today was more talking about a life map and helping students to determine their values and how their actions, their thoughts, their feelings, and all those things play into helping them to determine if they're moving towards their values or away from their values.
These events have greatly helped students hone in on their anxieties and stress while in college. One student shares her experience.
Kind of learned well, first I learned what a life map is. I didn't know what that was, but it kind of made me think about like what are my values and what do I really believe in and what's really important to me.
All right, Mocs, the Good Vibes series is not over yet. There are 2 more upcoming events. The first is February 13th, just before Valentine's Day, and the next is February 20th. Check your Scrappy's newsletter for more information. I'm Jemiah Beatty with Mocs News.
The 61st Annual Grammy Awards will be this Sunday, and like you, we will be watching.
On this week's edition of Mocs on the Street, it is all about the Grammys. Our Jemiah Beatty and Mark Drinkard have the story.
Thanks, ladies. We're all excited for this upcoming Sunday to see the winners of this year's Grammys.
With big names like Drake, Cardi B, and Post Malone, we wanted to get the thoughts and comments on who our Mocs thinks will win. All right, guys, I just wanted to get your thoughts and opinions on who you guys think will win the 2018 Grammys.
Well, I personally am hoping for Casey Musgraves for Album of the Year.
Honestly, here for Posty. Post Malone has my vote.
I really like This Is America. I hope that song wins.
You'll be watching the Grammys this upcoming Sunday?
No.
No?
No.
What?
I don't have cable in my room.
Will you guys be watching?
I plan to watch it, yeah.
What about you?
Same.
I know Cardi B is like pretty much nominated in every category. Do you guys think she'll be the one taking home the most Grammys this year?
Yeah, I mean, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I think
at least, like,
she's gonna win at least one.
Yeah. Take home 1, 2, maybe. Maybe I give her 2. Maybe a few. We'll see.
Comment down below and please let us know who you think will take home the most Grammys this year.
I'm Jemiah Beatty.
And I'm Mark Drinker.
This wraps up this edition of Mocs on the Street.
We are in the month of February, which means that it is Black History Month. For the next couple of weeks, UTC is celebrating the month with a number of Black History Month programs. These include events like the Black History Game Show, Black Money Matters, and the NAACP Live Museum. For more information about the events happening on campus, go to the UTC News Release page on the UTC website.
The UTC Library extends hours this year to benefit our Mocs on the weekends. The Student Government Association, along with some valued feedback from the students, were able to provide this newfound opportunity. Students will now have full access to staff, materials, and services on the ground floor, first floor, second floor, checkout, and the information desk. The UTC Library weekend hours are Fridays from 7:45 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., Sundays 9 a.m. to midnight to better serve students. Check the full schedule for all days and departments at utc.edu/library/hours to find out more. This week's weather was great. I hope there is more.
That's right, Madison. With more sunshine than rain, our Mocs were flying about. Let's check in with Stephen McAllister to see what the next week's weather will be like.
Thanks, anchors. Mocs, I hope you enjoyed the warm weather, but in the coming days, we're going to see a huge change in temperature. Today's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 46 and a low of 30 with 0% chance of rain. Saturday, we're going to be partly cloudy in the morning, and we will see some sunlight towards the afternoon. You can expect a high of 49 and a low of 38. Sunday, there's an 80% chance of rain, so if you're going out, make sure to grab your umbrellas and rain jackets, but you can expect to see warmer temperatures than Friday and Saturday with a high of 60 and a low of 54. As for the rest of the week, expect some more rain and some thunderstorms. That does it for this week's weather. Back to the news desk.
There is a lot going on in sports this week.
That's right. In this edition of sports, we talk softball and basketball. This weekend, the Mocs softball team will be playing in the Phyllis Rafter Memorial Tournament. The tournament will be held in Kennesaw, Georgia, and they will be joining Ohio, Morehead State, and Eastern Illinois.
Chattanooga has very high expectations for this season, and the journey towards the 15th Southern Conference begins Friday, February 8th against Ohio at 2:30 p.m. through Sunday, February 10th.
If you want to follow up with the Mocs, you can check them out on gomocs.com for all updates on this weekend's games. The basketball teams continue to trend in opposite directions as the Lady Mocs continued their strong play and the men could not stop their losing skid. Saturday, we saw the women cruise to an uneasy win over UNCG's One Lady Band of Nadine Sullivan. Freshman sensation Ebony Williams was unstoppable, raking up a 27-point double-double off the bench. The rest of the scoring was evenly distributed among the rest of the players. Saturday, the Lady Mocs are on the road to play ETSU at 2 p.m.
On the other hand, the men could not stop their 4-game losing streak against ETSU on Sunday. Despite decent games from Donovan Tosley and Jerry Johnson Jr., the rest of the Mocs could not pick up the slack against a much more athletic opponent. The slower and undersized Mocs were crushed inside as the Buccaneers had no issues with pounding the ball in the paint for easy scores. Tomorrow, the Mocs are at home against UNCG at 7 p.m. Come out to support in all your black. Earlier this week, rapper 21 Savage was arrested by ICE, who claims that he is in the United States illegally. It's been said that he is originally from the United Kingdom. According to the agency, he entered the country legally as a minor in 2005, but his visa soon expired in 2006, making him illegal. The rapper was described as a role model in his community of Atlanta, where he leads programs for underprivileged kids to learn financial literacy. 21 Savage is currently in the custody of ICE in Georgia. No information on his case has been released, but his attorneys say that they are working hard to get him released.
Looking to do something with your sweetheart this weekend, or even just to hang out with some friends?
Well, here's the do on what's going on in Chattanooga this weekend.
I'm Emma Howland with Mocs News. This weekend may be chilly, but here's some fun things to do in Chattanooga that will warm anyone up. On Saturday, don't be afraid to stop by the Bessie Smith Cultural Center from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. for the second annual Miss Bessie Smith pageant. Admission is $10, but are limited. Nothing says Valentine's Day like seeing a movie. On Saturday at 3 p.m. and at 7 p.m., the Tivoli Theater will be screening Casablanca. Admission is $12 for adults and $10 for students. And to end your weekend, don't be afraid to stop by the Collegedale Market on Sunday. Starting at 11 a.m. and ending at 4 p.m., the market will be hosted at Collegedale Commons. So stop by for some Valentine's treats, winter produce, and local arts and crafts. You can find out more about fun things to do on Chattanooga this weekend at the ChattanoogaPulse.com and Chattanooga Fun.
And that's it for this week's edition of Chattanooga. Back to you guys.
If you plan to go to Riverbend and see Keith Urban this summer, but you live in Raymond, there is no time to lose because prices are climbing. Last week, Mocs News reported that tickets for the annual Chattanooga Music Festival will go online on Monday, February 4th at noon. By mid-afternoon, over half of the general admission tickets for the event had already sold out. Currently, all 4-day wristbands in tiers 1, 2, and 3 have been purchased. As each tier sells out, the admission price increases and only tiers 4 and 5 remain. Tier 4 prices are $75 and tier 5 rises to $80. Wristbands are good for all 4 days of the shortened festival.
That does it for this edition of Mocs News. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to check out our website, mocsnews.com, throughout the week.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great weekend from all of us here at Mocs News.